guys, today I'm going to teach you how to edit videos in Adobe Pro. So let's get started. First of all, obviously you open Adobe Pro. Okay, so when you're in Adobe Pro, you press New Project if you want to make a new video. If you want to edit a new video, and you can name it whatever you want. For this purpose, I'm going to name it tutorial video. And just download it to the desktop. So if I ever do upload it, I can easily get it. That's how you get to the desktop. You press browse. And then it'll open up this. So this right here, you can press editing, and if it's not like this, what's on my computer right now, you can press right here, go to reset to saved layout, press that and it'll be returned. There might be something right here with tutorials. You can use those to learn a little bit too. But this is how to use Adobe. This is my way of how I edit videos. So to do it, you have to go over here, and you double click this right here, and then you can go to whatever you have your videos in. Mine are on the desktop. So and if you want to grab more than one video, you can press shift and do that. It's you press this and then you press shift, and you'll get the one in the middle too. Then you press import. I have these videos. They're just random videos for this. So to play the video, you have to press space if you want to play it, and it'll play, or you can just press this. Just a random, yeah. And if you want to cut something, you use the razor tool. The shortcut is C, and this is the selection tool, which is the normal one. You can move stuff around. You can shorten this video if you want, and you can, when you click on something, it selects it, and you press delete if you want to delete it. Now to redo, which I had problems in the first place when I started using this, it's either, since I'm on the Mac, it's Command Z, but for you it might be Control Z. So it's Command Z to redo on the Mac. I think on Windows it's Control Z. And then this shortcut to get to it is V. And there's C, which you get to cut. So if you cut, it's like that, and then you can delete it. And if you have a space right here, and you don't want to move it like that, you can just press delete. I'll teach you a little more about that once we get into adding music to it and stuff. So right here, where it says V1, V2, V3, that's where you put the videos, pictures you want to put in the video, stuff like that. But right here where it says A, that's the audio, which is where all the music, you can put all the music. This is where the audio for the video comes in. Yeah, so you put the audio from the videos you have is an A1, and then A2 and A3 are empty for your random stuff you want to put as music or anything. So for example, I can go grab some music. Let's see, let's grab this music, and we can put it in the bottom. You can make it smaller like the videos. You can cut it like the videos. Yeah, and this is the music. You can have the music on, just to make your video a little less silent than it usually can be. Then yeah, you can shorten it, and you can move around the playhead. If you're wondering why you can't like click up here to move the playhead like directly, why you can't like click to the playhead, this is the playhead. It's where your video takes place. If you're wondering why, you have to click up here so you can move it. If you're wondering. So let's get into more detailed stuff. So in your video, if you want to add text, you have to press right here, graphics, and this will show up on the side. Hold on, it's coming. This will show up on the side. Now, you can, yeah, so this is what the graphics are. If you hover your mouse over it, it'll show you what it will be like. That's what that one's like and stuff. It will show you what this stuff is like. And you can usually I put it here. So you put it, you drag it from here to over here, and it will appear in your video. So if we play the video, like I said, if it messes up, just press editing. It'll come back to normal, and look, see right there. Okay, so when it's like this, you can double click it. Make sure you double click it if you want to change the words. You can type whatever you want. Just gonna type cool mountains because mountains look cool. And then you can do stuff like this. You can start your video to see how it goes. If you want to just add your own text instead of using graphics, of course, you can just grab the text tool and like pull and drag, and it'll appear, and you can type something, whatever you want. I don't really have anything I want to type. So when it's like this, you can go to graphics, and this right here, you can, I think so, yeah. If you want to delete it, it should appear right here, and you can just go down here to this. Make sure there's like a blue. So whenever there's a blue outlining on one of these things, that means that's the one you're using when there's a blue outlining. So you click on it and you press delete if you don't want it. Like I said, if you accidentally delete it, you can redo. Now, if you want to, like, so up here where it says audio, you can make the music. If you tap here and you go to music, and then you press default, there's different selections. You do hard vocal ducking, which makes it smaller, or you can't, not smaller, it makes it quiet. So like if you're talking in your video, you can have it as balanced background music so they can hear you talking. If you want it where like you're speeding up and you want to add music, you can just go to default, because usually default is the loudest in this category. Yeah, and then if you're like talking, if you're like speeding up something and you want to mute it, or so the music, muting is all the way down here. Just press mute. Though my mountain video is probably already no words, that's how you mute the video. If we go back to editing, and you have like two videos right here, over here you can press effects, and there's these different things. Like, so if you go to video transitions, there's different things you can choose from. So let's see, so this is cube spin. You drag it over here, And then when you go to the next video you added, it'd be right here. So it's in effect when the videos change. It's a cube. There's different types of transitions you can choose from. For example, there's irises, which you can put right here. I think irises look cool. So you can use an iris, it's like that. And then over here, you can also do these to your texts. So for example, right here with my text, I can, I can do this. So if you go to immersive video, you can do spherical blur. So it's like that when the thing comes in. See how it just popped up? Originally it was going to be just popping up. It was like random blocks to make it pop up like that. You can change that to whatever you want, or if you have normal text, usually just pop up. You can change that too with this. Some of these don't work with the text, but most of them do. And oh yeah, so if you want to add like chipmunk laugh from like Showtime or something, you can go here to any of your files up here or on the desktop, or you can just double click here if they're in your documents or something. Yeah, you can drag videos from the desktop. Sometimes certain types won't work, so you might have to change the way it is. So like if you have an intro and it says like video.mkv, you'd have to change it to an MP4, something like that, so it would work, because MKVs don't work on Adobe Pro. So if we go to the desktop and we see in music and sounds, I have the laugh. So if we grab the chipmunk laugh you have right here, you can go from here and drag it, or if it's on your desktop, you can go and drag it from your desktop. You can cover some sound with this from your original video, but usually I like to put it on this so you can still hear us talking. And there's, you can add a laugh, you can have wow, different types of things. And if like I said earlier, if you want to add like pictures up above, you can have your picture of whatever you got it from. So you could grab a picture, just any random picture. If you wanna, it can be a GIF. Yeah, it can be a GIF if you want it to be a GIF. And you can move it around. If you're wondering why you can't see it here, you can just do this to make it close up, and it will be right there, so you can select it. And then up in the video, if you double click, it will be like this, so you can move it, you can make it smaller, put it in the corner, you can put it anywhere in this part. And if you want to make it, usually you can get a little longer, but sometimes you'd have to keep adding it so it's longer, so like that, but you have to move it to around the same place. Try your best to move it to the same place. That's how I do my editing anyway. So yeah, you can have stuff like that, so your videos like that. Smooth. You can have pictures, GIFs. You can have your music. And then when your video ends, you can change the music if you want. So all you have to do is just cut it where the thing ends. This will show up, so if you want to line it up, and you can cut the end of the music by pressing it and deleting it. and you can grab different music if you want. So for example, I have different music. Right here, I have different music, so we can put it. We can go over here, import it, and you can add it. So if you line it up like that. So if you have a video and you don't want to mess it up, because if you do this, that part of the video that was just right there will get deleted. So if you have something, you have a problem where it's not going to be like that. So if it's like, let's see, I don't know, this. Well, if you have some problem lining it up, you can just press Command and it'll line it up for you. You might have some problems. If your video is longer than expected, you should just check over here if there's anything back here. So let's redo all that. Okay, so now that we're here, we have two different sets of music, and they're two different music. So you don't want it to sound weird, like it switches all of a sudden. There's audio transitions like that. That sounds weird, kind of. You can cut it to make it sound normal, and you can also, go over here to audio transitions. Go to crossfade. I like to use exponential fade. I'll give you an example of what that sounds like. That's what it sounds like. And you can do constant power, constant gain, anything you want to do just to make your audio sound nice, so it doesn't sound weird. That's pretty much all I know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and comment down below, pretty much anything. And if you want, you can give me feedback, or you can teach me how to use Adobe Pro, because I'm still kind of new. Yeah, thanks for watching. So guys, if you want to, if you have an intro for your video ready, you can just go grab it. If you double click here, you can go grab it from where it is. So mine's an all. And like I said, you can go here, press import, and you can add it. So here's a problem. You see, like this, it will take away your video. It will take away that whole part. If you do not want that, you can redo, of course, if that happens. If you do not want that, you drag it and you press Command, and it will snap in, and that whole piece of your video will still be there. That's what happens if you do not press Command. That part of the video you just put it on will be deleted. Another thing you can, and if you have an outro, so if you have an outro, another thing you can just add it to the end. So I'm gonna go get my outro. Outro. So I'll be right back with you guys to show you what the things I taught you, what you can use those things that I taught you, how you can use those things that I taught you. So I'll be right back, guys. I will show you a finished product, and it will use all the things that I just taught you guys. So see you then. Okay, guys, so I made a video with everything I just taught you. I made a small video, and here it is.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will...
So, like my dad, he's the one who taught me how to use Adobe Rush, how to edit videos from the beginning, but he didn't know how to use Adobe Pro, so I watched a couple videos and I finally learned how to use Adobe Pro. So yeah, thanks for watching, bye.